Boston for an Eastern Conference contest with the Celtics. It's the end of a string of away games for the Hawks as they look forward to returning home after this one. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
This is one of those games you have circled on the calendar as soon as the schedule is released. It's one of the best rivalries the NBA has to offer.
Solinger's checked in for the Celtics. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Tabo Cephalosha is checked in for Kyle Korver. And so in the game for the Hawks, they'll have at power forward with Horford at center. Cephalosha is out there with Teague, and it's Carroll in at the 3, the small forward. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Rondo penetrating. Can't hit from the elbow.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
Prime time's checked in for DeMarre Carroll.
Let's take a little closer look at Jeff Teague, some of his numbers. The last month of basketball was for him, averaging about 11 points, 7 assists, 2 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. We're finding his name in a lot of different columns in their box score.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
Pass to Rondo. Back to Bradley. Passes it to Bass. Sinks that one from the post. Now Teague, averaging 12 points a game.
Brandon Bass now in his 10th season out of LSU, pick and pop, power forward. Mid-range shot is a strength of his game, and he's really improved defensively the last couple of years as well.
Celtics trailed by 3. Bass with a screen for Rondo. Goes up to the stripe. Again, Rondo missing. Atlanta's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
And Bass is much more of an offensive-minded big man. At 6'8", he's not a big-time defender or rebounder. His job really is to space the floor and put points on the board.
Bradley kicks to Rondo. That's good. Rondo's got 5 points so far. Atlanta leading by 3. And Brandon Bass earning the nickname No Pass Bass. This is team more career turnovers than assists.
Yeah, but that's his role, Kevin. When he's open, knock it down. What I like about Bass is that he's improved his defense considerably. The last couple of years with Doc Rivers in Boston, and that was something that Doc really emphasized.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Wallace is checked in for Bass. Turner comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Thornton in for Avery Bradley. And then for Atlanta, Scotty's checked in for Horford. Again, Bazemore comes in for Paul Millsap. And Max subbed in for Jeff Teague. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bazemore. Here's Scott. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this,
Rondo kicks to Thornton. Puts it up from 12, and he hits the jump shot.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
that was a game in hostile territory, too, guys. It seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
Rondo with it. He's got 5. Here's Solinger. Rebounded by Primetime.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
That's good. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Here's Solinger. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Here's Mack. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Cephalosha passes to Bazemore. Boston with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, they probably should have abandoned the three-point shot in that game because the percentage was terrible. But they kept firing away from long range.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I thought that was one of the things that doomed them. I mean, you can't stick with something if it's not working for you.
Here's prime time, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for two. That one on Turner.
Earning their living at 9 today.
The Hawks have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Well, to this point of the season, guys, they're knocking down about 76% of their free throws.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Smart's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Smart. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. And that one's good. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
And dishes to Cephalosha. The pass to prime time. 18 feet out. And yes, sir, that one drops. Prime time's got 7 points.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Smart kicks to Thornton. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Back the pass to prime time. And it's sent back by Ross. Rebounds, and it takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
And that one's good.
They had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And here comes Thornton. Fires for 3. First quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Now the key has been the rebounding department. This club dominating the paint area. If this continues, they'll be in great shape.
Well, they've done 2 things. They've limited second chances, and they've been able to flex their muscle down low.
Smart is out there with Thornton. Then it's Turner. And there's Wallace. And it's Olynyk in it the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. 5 on the clock. And Thornton takes to Turner. Good on the 3-point shot. Turner's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Celtics. The Hawks lead by 3. Kicks it to Korver. They set the pick. Man dishes to Kira. Here's Prime
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Knocks it loose. To the middle. Here's Carroll. Good work defensively by Turner.
Pretty good defense there. That's a shot that you can make, but they really challenged him.
You know, Boston has shown their team is not afraid to make a deal with one of their stars if they think it's going to benefit the team. And quite often, those deals have worked out for them.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Jared Solinger has developed some very thick skin during his time in the league. Solinger said, because I had Satch Solinger as a coach. So I learned early that it's not how loud he's saying it, it's what he's saying. I was blessed to have an angry coach. It's very hard to get into Jared's head, guys.
It is indeed. Thank you, Doris. 6 on the shot clock. Thornton passes to Olynyk. Smart, wide open, he fired. Boston, no good that time either.
As you said with Boston, it's an attitude that most teams would like to have, but they just can't really stomach the idea of partying with an all-star. The Celtics have shown they can do that.
The 11-footer. Here's prime time. Soft touch of the glass. Prime time's got 4 points this quarter.
Now they have been working inside. Good job on the glass.
is here. Here's Mack. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Well, for the Celtics, it's worked out quite a bit in the franchise's history from getting guys finished, making the moves for Kevin Garnett when he was there.
And, you know, it might result in some hard transition moves like this one. But there is a reason why the Celtics are never out of it for too long. Doing whatever it takes to improve the team is part of the history.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Turner's got 5 points so far. 1:29 left in the first half of basketball. Back the pass to Primetime. No good. And it's Boston the other way. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And in that first matchup, they got absolutely manhandled on the boards, guys. So they're going to have to do a much better job tonight in the paint if they're going to win this game.
And what hot hands have been coming from the ranks of the small forwards this past month. A look at the leading shooting percentages for those players. You look at Primetime, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And when you've got a player like him who can shoot that well, not at center, but at small forward, it gives you a remarkably dependable option every time down the floor.
That is so true, Steve. From 5 feet, 10 feet, 20 feet, his touch is really on target from any distance.
Back to what Steve just said, in terms of rebounding, they did not have a good time of it when they squared off previously.
And once things started to go bad for them, guys, they did go bad. I mean, they were that much less aggressive on the glass, and that's a no-win formula.
And Thornton kicks to Rondo. Shot clock at 6. That's good. Rondo's at 7.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
The Hawks lead by 9. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Primetime. Rebound Boston. Sullivan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Rondo dishes to Wallace. And Thornton kicks to Turner. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Cephalosha.
The offense is getting right to the rim. At least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. That one is no good. Puts up a prayer. Shot is off. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's Atlanta leading by 10. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K.
Okay, that was some strong work in the first half. Let's talk about what we got to do to keep this crowd out of the game. If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half as we did in the first, it's get the ball into the low post. They've had no answer when we've gotten it into the paint. I'll give you a compliment though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. And let's start every possession this half by looking to trigger the fast break. Less bodies on the defensive glass and more guys headed up the court looking for the outlet pass. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jared Sullinger comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and Smart subbed in for Rajon Rondo. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. On the wings, Corver and Carroll, and it's Teague with the one spot.
He's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into it.
Times checked in for Atlanta.
Let's take a little closer look at Jeff Teague, some of his numbers. Some quality basketball from him this year. He's getting around 12 points a game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds, and he's really been pulling his weight. And we're finding his name in a lot of different columns in the box score.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
He hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Green with with a screen on Teague. Smart passes to Bradley. Green left side. And another basket for Boston.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of score.
Teague dishes to Millsap. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. 15 points for Paul Millsap.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Smart gets to Green. And that one is hammered home.
Another good offensive possession for him. He's trying to shoulder the load here for his team.
The Hawks leading by 6. Out to the wing. Here's Primetime. Good on the shot. Primetime's got 19 points.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Bradley kicks to Green. And the layup's good off the glass.
Points just keep coming for him this quarter. Just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
There's the screen. Teague the pass to Primetime. Rebound Boston. Zellinger's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Another shot, and the layup is good. Zellinger's got 6.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
Teague dishes to Horford. Pass to Korver. Just 5 to shoot. They get the rebound. Here's Horford. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. He's got 8.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Gerald Wallace is checked in for Bass. Turner comes in for Jeff Green. And Thornton in for Bradley. And then for Atlanta, Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Millsap. And Bazemore comes in for Kyle Korver. And Shelton Max subbed in for Jeff Teague.
You can see where the Hawks rank in the league stats over the last 10 games. First in field goal percentage. Fourth in lowest turnovers per game. And they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Well, analytics are here to stay, and Marcus Smart is one of the higher-rated prospects when you look at the analytics. He's got a high rate of steals and rebounds, which is always something that typically translates well to the program. Both of those things reflect his competitive spirit. It's obvious this young man goes at it full throttle.
Teardrop shot, and he gets the bucket. Hawks got 6. The Hawks leading by 6. And Matt gets it to Bazemore. He feeds it to Sefolosha. Here's Primetime. Another shot. And Cal Kavasky was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
They simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Hawks making a switch here. Teague's checked in. Now here's Smart. Teague covering. Now the dish to Thornton. And it's Turner off the drive. It's a big high pass and goes in. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given the team.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Hawks. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And checking out Boston, 8.5 games behind them.
Well, looking at Boston, they've not achieved any of even the most modest goals they've set for themselves so far.
Well, it's been a tough year, Clark, no question. There was a lot of talk from him before the season about proving the doubters wrong. But at this point, the doubters look right.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Hi, Kevin. When former college coach Brad Stevens came in to coach the Boston Celtics, some worried that he'd have a tough time winning over headstrong point guard Rajon Rondo. But the two hit it off. Rondo said they become best friends, adding, "We talk every day. We laugh and joke. He has my full support. I'm behind him 100%. Kevin?
Rondo keeping an open mind and making himself accountable to Stevens' vision, Doris. Thanks. The Hawks leading by 7. Here's prime time. The Hawks again can't hit.
So he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Smart passes to Thornton. Feeds it to Sullinger. From outside the arc. And Thornton with the basket on the edges by Sullinger. Thornton's got 5.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game. Sullinger's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Marcus Thornton. And then for Atlanta, Al Horford is checked in for Scott. And Paul Millsap is subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Evan Turner is on Derek Wallace. And Jared Sullinger. Then there's Smart. And it's Rondo in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Here's T. Here's the screen. Pass to Primetime. And that comes off the assist by Jeff T. T's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's a big basket there. You can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Rondo kicks to Bradley. Cephalosha with the steal. Passes it to Primetime to tie it up. And the shot falls short this time.
After fighting back into it, they had a chance to tie this thing up.
Steve, I love it. They are not going away. They brought it close right now. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
6 to shoot. Puts up the baby hook. Horford with the bucket, getting it done inside. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Rondo against T. Outside Rondo. He dishes it to Sullinger. Back to Rondo. Rebounded by Primetime. Primetime's got rebound number 8 now on the night. He nails it, and we're tied up. Primetime's got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
And Boston has possession. Outside Rondo. The feed now to Sullinger. Dishes it to Bradley. He kicks it to Wallace. The jump hook and the shot is good.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Well, that usually leads to a win. This is just very efficient offense that we're seeing tonight.
Here's Primetime. Green with the rebound. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. There's the pass to Rondo. Green with a screen for Sullinger. Can't make good off the pick.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
He had stolen by Sullinger. Bradley drives in. Kicks it to Rondo. And to Sullinger. And stolen by Jeff T. Pass to Primetime. Primetime's got the game tied up here for the Hawks. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Boston making a switch here. Pass is checked in. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Teague dishes to Carroll. Teague kicks to Cephalosha. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Teague can't hit. Primetime's champions. Boston, they've gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Here's Rondo, and the 12-footer. Rondo's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Teague, the pass to Primetime. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Driving high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
What a way to wrap up that possession.
Here's Rondo. Again, Rondo missing.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Primetime, the pass to Millsap. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Millsap's got 12 points here in the second half. Boston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. A try by Rondo. That one rolling around and runs out. Passes it to Primetime. Rondo on the double team. Teague, the pass to Primetime. Pass to Cephalosha. Shot clock at 6. Here's Primetime.
Pressure basket right there. Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Turner's checked in for Jared Sullivan. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rondo drives in. Pass. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot!
I don't think they can afford to foul here, Kevin.
No, they're over the limit. What they need to do is just play smart defense.
Here's Primetime. Millsap a screen. Here's Primetime. Missed. Here's Turner. Oh, he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We've got overtime action now, folks. Mark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Curtis Burke on our sideline, and this is Kevin Hart. So Atlanta opens. And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. An impressive victory in overtime after an exciting end in regulation.
You know what? In a long game, fatigue can sometimes affect every aspect of play. They didn't look tired at all to me.
And a chance now to send you over Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm here with Gerald Wallace, and tonight, Gerald, a great energy.
You know, life's a funny thing.
Whatever you say, boss.
A couple of months ago, I never even heard of you. A few weeks ago, I was certain you were a one-and-done guy. You know, have your cup of coffee in the bigs, and then disappear never to be heard from again.
And now?
Now, well, now I'm going to tell you that I was wrong not to draft you, and I was silly to offer you only a 10-day contract. And you know, I was mistaken to think you were only here to have a cup of coffee.
So you saying what I think you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying we're offering you a guaranteed contract for the rest of the season.
Heck yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about right there. Thanks, you're not gonna regret this. I'm telling you, I'm gonna make this organization so proud.
Good, good. Listen, you got this opportunity because you've been working your tail off out there. You know, you keep doing what you're doing, and, you know, there's no limit to what you can achieve. You got it?
Yes, sir, I do.
Get out of here.
Thanks again.
Get out of here.
Welcome to the film room, everybody. Coach wanted me to give you all a little breakdown on some of the key points of emphasis strategies we'll be using moving forward. As you know, the entire staff feels it's important to review the basics from time to time, giving everyone a better understanding of what coach is expecting when you're out on the floor. It's going to help the team win more games. Simple as that. Now let's get to it, gentlemen. Getting to the basket and playing physical on defense. So here we go. Now there are times when coach is going to want us to really focus on getting to the basket. We have some talented players on this team who are capable of getting to the rim just about any time because of their ball handling, speed, and ability to finish inside. When we run into a team that has weak perimeter defenders or is not very good at defending the rim, coach is going to want us to go strong to the hoop whenever possible. Now let's take a look at some game film showing how we can try and get to the rim for some easy baskets. Here we've got a nice dribble drive play. The ball handler takes his defender off the dribble and gets all the way to the basket for an easy bucket. When we go up against a team with poor on-ball defenders or a team that's not good at protecting the rim, we need to be able to take advantage. And on this next play, look how the ball handler sees a lane open up to the basket and quickly attacks before the defense can react. Easy score. If you've got a lane, attack. No hesitation. Keep these examples in mind when coach says he wants us to focus on getting to the basket. Okay, up next, playing physical. We got some very physical players who like to use their bodies against weaker, smaller teams. We should be looking to take advantage of those size and strength mismatches by wearing out our opponents over the course of the game. Now let's look at some film so you guys can see what playing physical on the defensive end looks like in action. Here we go. See the defender pressing up on the ball handler? He's not giving him any room to move. You need to be up tight on the ball. Make sure you put a body on them to slow them down. The more physical we play, the better our chances of winning become. On this next play, the defender is down low, bumping his man out of the paint and further from the basket. That's what we need to do when coach asks us to play physical. When they're on offense, we need to lean on them all the time and just keep wearing them down. Okay, that's going to do it for today. There's no excuse not to know what's expected of you when coach calls for either of these points of emphasis in a game. See you at practice.
You got it, coach.
I didn't know you were
What's
still
up
here.
with them? When?
I hear you, you know? In all the celebration, we didn't get a chance to really talk. Just wanted to say, I know that...
Dang, man, that's cold-blooded. Man, we sweat with them. We went to war with them. They just gonna throw them out like yesterday's news? That's it? I might as well say bye while I got a chance. Hey, hold up, y'all. Hey, man, I'm sorry to hear about that. Y'all keep your heads up, all right? Ball out.
I'm sure you've all heard we're going to have some new faces around here. We all know that change is part of the business. Your job is to make the new guys comfortable so that the transition on and off the court is seamless. We rise and fall as one.
Yo, glad you're here. We a tight group, so watch and learn. And when you feel comfortable, do your thing.
Hey, as long as I don't interfere with me doing my thing. I'm just playing, man.